You also are getting a good appreciation for all the little nuances at your table. This is reflective of Imani's major and her attention to detail and the things that she wanted to do to really stand out and really show her appreciation to you all as well for coming. And everyone invited, she invited for a special reason. So one we have special meaning in her life as well. And so this is this occasion and time, and I want to start off with the welcome. Before I do my expressions, though, let me call on Sandra to do a recognition.
Hello! As Mr. Brooks stated, everyone here has been in Imani's life, either all of her life, a long time, or you've known her for many, many years. But there's one person here that I want to acknowledge that met Imani about 2 years ago and probably paid the biggest impact in her life, and which is why we're here today. And that's Lori Stafford. Lori is the director of student services at Rosen College. And so, Laurie from the APK. and I want to share this because Laurie and I have known each other a long time. But she met Imani about 2 years ago, before Imani transitioned to the Rosen School. And so I shared with you that Imani was coming. And she gave me a card and said, have her call me. And so, you know, a lot of people do that. Call me, and when you call, they won't answer. They don't know. So when Imani got there, there was some, straightening out because of the transition and classes, and very stressful for her and us. And so I remembered that Lori gave me her card and said, have Imani call me. And so I asked her to go to Miss Lori, and she did, and the support and guidance and the help that you gave her as a mother, my heart is just overwhelmed. I do appreciate you for doing that. And so she's a jewel. And so, it just means a lot to me that you can step up and, help people, and your word is your bond, and your word was your bond. So Mr. Brooks and I would like to present you with a small token.
Y'all don't really have to do anything.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right, so to start the celebration off, I'll start with words of expression. I would have wanted to do it, but Monty made it clear that was my duty. That was my job. I had to do it, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And let me start by saying, for me, this won't be a crime. Mom may cry, she may cry. This really is about celebration for me, knowing we're here. No one walks alone. No one takes the journey alone through life. We all know that. We all experience that. But each person's journey is different, and it truly is a journey. And so today I want to reflect a little bit on her journey. So each of us have a journey. Each of us has gone through something in our lives, continue to go through things in our lives. Each one of us has gotten to a point of graduation around the table, around the room, or going through work experiences, life experiences. That's part of the journey. And we all have to live that journey ourselves. We all have to come through it ourselves. And for me, this is much about that journey that Imani has gone through these past 5 years. And it became, and through that journey, I am so proud of what she learned. I'm so proud of how she began to believe in herself. I'm so proud of how she exhibited perseverance through this. And these are lessons that I hope and pray that will stay with her for a lifetime. And that's what the journey is about for us all the time. That we shouldn't forsake it and believe that what happened one time was just it. That rather, that journey is a continuous reminder to us of what God can do in our lives. As I think about her journey as well, I think about her faith walk. So when she used to sing some of the gospel songs that Mom was playing in the house, she was just singing it because she liked the music. What I saw in that evolution over that period of time was she began to understand it. And so when she'd hear us talk about stuff, it didn't register. But as time went on, I began to hear her speak words of encouragement to herself. And that's when I knew that's when I knew that she truly understood and appreciated just what faith in God and faith in herself can mean in her life. And so for me, my expression about her journey, it's her journey. I can't tell those stories. Just like none of us can tell, each one of us have our story. And that's what I hope for all of us, that it truly is a reflection that we each have our own story, our own journey. We'll walk it and we'll take that walk through our life. But for my daughter in this day, I hope there's never a doubt in yourself again, that you will continue to believe, have faith through every struggle. There will be continuous struggle, but now you can know if He got me through this, He will always see me through. And you'll believe that, you'll encourage that, you'll embrace it, and you know that the love and support is going to start. You didn't come this way alone. The folks who are around you, plus many others, were always with you, believe in you more than you knew, more than you may have thought at times. But we love you. We believe in you. I love you. And I'll always be your dad.
Aaron just took all my thunder. But we are, I guess, I'm so proud. I want to start out by saying congratulations. And the reason why I said that, and you know I'm well congratulated, Imani, is because it's very interesting. This morning we was into discussion of authentic manhood, and it was talking about families and how we affect our children by allowing them to find their mission in life. And I kind of sort of been entwined in there somewhere enough to win the confidence of Imani, giving her spiritual advice. And what I really love to see is that the fact that she discovered her mission in life. She discovered herself, as Byron has already said it. She discovered a mission. She discovered a purpose. And to see her at this stage, man, it's almost like, oh my gosh, it's just so overwhelming inside to realize that. And I want to thank you, Imani, for hanging in there like that. And you really, really did. Imani is a very independent thinker. She'll challenge you, you know. And I just tried to be there and allowing her to be herself, to allow her to be what she wanted to be. And it was just an honor to be a part of this intertwine, just enough to see her burst forth in her mission. And one of the other points we had is, well, this might be out of touch. The fact that there are 3 goals in life that a parent wants to instill in their children. And And I found so far these goals still being implemented in the case of Imani, and she already illustrated that. Her mission, finding her mate, and having a master. And all I want to say is do just what I believe, that your mission, your destiny, you discover. And somewhere along the line that we build it. And then, but don't forget your master. And I want to congratulate you, God bless you, in all your pursuits. And if you have that same fervor that you have in making through this process, there's absolutely no doubt that you will reach your destiny.
Ain't going nowhere. Time, baby. Stop it.
You know you told me wait. Hello,
It's all right.
now that we here. You made it. And we also made it with God.
Yes.
We're family. We'll go through all the time. I'm grateful how we're blessed to have people around us. And how we never take nobody for granted because we never want to step on nobody's shoes. The fussing, the fighting. We fuss and fight a lot.
All the time.
But we also fuss and fight together with other people. It's my ride. I die. Yes. Oh man, I'm just so grateful to have a friend. Have a best friend that's successful and growing and teaching me. You're a woman. You gotta be a business girl. You gotta do whatever you want to do. For real, girl. Go chase your dream, because you know I'm chasing it after you, and you know we always gonna meet up at the end. I love you. We're gonna keep stepping.
Loyal. She is respectful. She teaches me so much. She always thinks I teach her, but she always, like every day I learn something from Imani. Seeing her and how she deals with life, it kind of helps. I don't know if it helps other people, but it helps me to kind of want to be more outgoing and hardworking and get stuff done. Because when she's ready to do something, it's gonna happen. And I'm sure everybody who knows that.
Yes.
And I'm just really proud to see how far you came, and I'm excited to see where you're gonna go. And I'm glad I'm gonna be along for the ride. You're not getting rid of me. And I want to thank everybody else for coming to and being her support system and showing up to pay her appreciation to Imani, because she really tries hard. So, thank you. Everybody
No, this is about Imani. So, again, to kind of echo what everyone's saying, thank you all for coming out to celebrate Imani. As my mom and I talked earlier this week, y'all just don't know. No, really, it's being Imani's support system is it's a group effort. There's a lot of phone calls that happen between a lot of people you see all over this place, but right in here there's a lot. So no, thank you all for coming to support. So first and foremost, I also want to thank my parents though. You know, having a vision, you know, graduation was an expectation. I mean, I know it might, you know, I'll get into a little more about Imani's journey, but they set the expectation out the gate. I mean, it was college was something that we do. Elementary school was just like you're going to college. And so graduation, we're celebrating this and we're happy and excited, but it starts at home where you know, the hours of homework and following up and the tutoring and the extracurricular activities to enhance all that. So thank you for that. We really appreciate that. I know I wouldn't be where I am, and I know Imani can also acknowledge the same, that she wouldn't be here without that you know, support. So kind of the gist of what I want to talk about today though for Imani is about, in general, a plan. So everyone that knows Imani knows when Imani makes her mind up about something, she's just, that's what I'm doing. This is it. That's what we're doing. We're doing this. And she doesn't want to, you can't tell her, oh, you know, Imani, you can't go out there because it is, yes, I can. I can do that. You know, you whatever. You hating on me. Okay. All right. All right. You just got to let her go, and let her do it, and let her go fall down on her face, and then she'll come back and admit you're right later. But something that, you know, I think this journey kind of signifies to me when it comes to Imani is her getting to where she wanted to be, just going on a route she may not have thought. When Imani first left Jones, she was all like, oh, I'm not going to Cookman, I'm going to FGCU. We went down to the visit and we were like, Imani, you might want to reconsider. Knowing you and your personality, but you can't tell Imani nothing. So she spent a year, about a year down there, and 2, I'm sorry, yeah, see, I'm telling you, I try to forget all that stuff. She spent some time down there, and again, but it shaped her into who she is today. There's, a lot of Imani's character building has gone through some things at FGCU, and she grew from those experiences. And then she transitioned back here to Orlando, and that was a rough transition for her. Moving, at one point she had to go back home, which I'm gonna tell y'all, when you leave there, you might not really want to go back. But I know, again, I talked to Imani a lot. Imani and I probably talk every single day. And so I know a lot went into that. But again, not the plan, but we still made it here. And then started UCF. And again, as you heard earlier with Ms. Lori, there was a lot of confusion about credits and what was going to transfer and what didn't. And she had to do some things that she didn't really want to do. And again, not the plan, but still got here. And so ultimately, what I want to tell you is, again, there's always different paths to get where we're going. We all go through that. Every person here can tell you they might have had a plan. You know me, I like the plan. I like things to be very regimented and set out. And I need you to continue. Again, I think this signifies you finishing this. Like Dad's about perseverance and finishing something. And now you see that it may not be the plan you had, but it's going to be all right. You'll still get there eventually. Keep pushing. You are very passionate about this. I know one thing is once you got in that little Rosen hospitality management thing, you were like, this is what I'm going to do, and you did it. But you kind of take that into every endeavor that you decide to go into, whether that's your own business, whether that's working for someone else, whatever the case is. So take that. I'm very proud of you. I know I'm still keeping the phone calls about the next thing, so this doesn't necessarily end anything for me. But again, we love you, happy for you, so I'm ready to turn it up.
What is a queen made of? It isn't sugar and spice and everything nice like they say, stitched with the constituents of a woman, one who is winning before the bell rings. She is the definition of an overcomer. She is the essence of the exhilaration one feels when standing on the border of the unknown, unsure of the contents of the next chapter, factoring in numbers and loved ones and all the things that matter. She is 2 handfuls of what God could gather, a blessing unfathomable by the masses. For her, the world is perched on a platter, waiting to be grabbed at. She takes all that is seen and unseen and makes magic happen. Through happenstance, pitfalls, and traps, through heartaches and tragedy, she managed to bounce back, regroup, recoup, and react with the power only a queen could pack. A queen like you, Imani. That's faith, Imani. Have faith. Your destiny is awaiting at the gate. So on this day, continue to believe in all the ways you have been blessed. You are the main character in your own story, and these are your opening credits. So when they ask you, what is a queen made of? Tell them, it's not enough to just be nice, you must also be real. Being seasoned takes more than just spice, and sugar could never be as sweet as your aura and being. Tell them you worked hard for this, and that nothing will keep you from succeeding.
Well, again, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming. We have people coming from the East Coast, West Coast, North Coast, everywhere. So it really means a lot to me and to, he gave his expression, I'm talking about me. As a mother, to see so many people to show up this weekend is really about a celebration of someone that's very near and dear to me. And I feel so blessed that the 2 children I brought into this world are both college graduates. And so as a parent, especially during these times and, and what's going on, I'm very proud. The work and the effort and the aggravation, the gray hair, y'all said put some down up here, and gray hair, the tears, and the joys, it was all worth it. And so as I stand here and I look at Imani, and the young lady that you blossomed into, and like I always told you, is that the road to success is not straight. And as everybody has said today, this is your journey. It's your testimony. Can't nobody tell it like you. They don't know the story like you. It's your testimony. And so I am extremely proud of you, sweetie. You worked very hard. You come into yourself, and you know who you are, what you are. But I want you to know that the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. And just like your hat said, won't he do it? I love you, sweetie. I'm so proud of you. I'm just proud. I'm proud.
So I'm the last closing remarks. After this, you about to turn up. But I probably am going to be a little more lengthy than everyone else. I'm sorry. Because I want to acknowledge each table. Because how I did this, everyone's sitting where they're supposed to be for a certain reason. And everyone's here right now for a certain reason. Because as my friends know, I have lots of friends, but y'all the ones here. You get what I'm saying? And I got a lot of family members, but I wanted California here. I wanted Ohio here. I wanted everybody, my godparents. I wanted all Miss Monica, my friends, my extended family, the Williams family. I want everybody. I want everyone who, literally, I've been in college 5 years. That's a long time. It doesn't seem like it, but it's a long time. When each year you get a new obstacle, and you gain a new friend, and you lose a new one, and you go through so much. And to sit here and say, I'm just gonna point out this table right here, I have known every single one of them probably since like middle school. And they are here, like they're here, and I'm thankful because friends are really hard to come by and find. And so all y'all, I love y'all. I love y'all. And at my table, that's my family, which is also like my friends, because JR, he's actually in Champaign. Like, I met them at FECU. And so those are 2 friends that stuck with me from FECU. Even if, like, Champaign, we didn't have a role. Like, I mean, you go to college, and how many of y'all been in college? You met that person freshman year, but y'all don't talk to that person from freshman year no more. But she's sitting right here, that same person from freshman year. And I just got to tell this story. How I met Champaign, okay? It was freshman year, first week of school, and I'm getting ready to go to class, first day of class, and I left my edge control all the way back here in Orlando. And I was like, dang, I can't go to class first day on campus. My edge is messed up. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get on Twitter. I'm gonna see who got some edge control. Right? So I get on Twitter. I'm like, oh dang, I left my edge control. Like literally 2 minutes later, she's like, girl, I got some edge control. She was like, come on down to my dorm. It just happened to be, we lived in the same dorm building on the same exact floor. And it just clicked, and we've been friends ever since. So that, I love you, Kane. Thank you for coming. And my best friend, he already went up here and pretty much said, you go through a lot in college, and you don't have your support system, your family there with you. And so you have to find somebody who can deep root you, bring you back home. And he's probably the only friend I have that can always bring you back home without being home. And so I thank you for always everything you do. And Bria, I've known Bria and I went to Wendy Ridge together. Okay, we went to Wendy Ridge together, and we graduated together from UCF on the same exact day with the same exact degree. So along with Kyle, also graduated too last weekend from FAM. So I want to put them out too. And now I'm going to my family. So I'm gonna start with my family over here. I love y'all. Then I'm getting you last. You're gonna get me emotional. But I love y'all, and I want to thank you guys for coming down here. Because if I go to California, I don't go to no hotels. I'm not doing a whole bunch of this and that. I'm staying with my family every time. I know they got me. They're gonna pick me up from the airport. My cousins already got me. They're gonna pick me up. They're gonna make sure they're gonna take me shopping. 2 weeks ago, take me shopping. I'm going in stores I ain't never heard of. We doing all this. They always. And Aunt Sonia, her husband. I haven't seen Aunt Sonia probably since I was little. Like to the point I would probably, if we were walking on the street, she would have to stop me to tell me who she was. Because I haven't seen her in so long. But the fact that she came today shows that support is not what you see every day. It's really just in the blood. And so I appreciate you. And my auntie, it was beautiful home. I mean, I probably wear Auntie Bridget out. I'm like, oh, this is nice. I'm gonna throw a wedding here. You know, oh, this is nice. I'm gonna do my part. You know, it's always something. She's just like, okay, next to he, all right, whatever. Then just let me know. And so I thank you guys. Thank you so much for opening up your home to me, my friends, and everybody like that. Because a lot of people wouldn't do it. And so thank you. And Nana. I think everyone here knows Nana. I mean, like my children friends and my friends would know Nana come on campus. They're like, oh, Nana over there. It was really like that. But Nana is I always make jokes. I'm the manager. Nana and Mom the supervisor. I always make that joke. But the joke is that Nana is literally the type I can show her a picture. Like, Nana, this is how I want to set my table. Tuesday, Nana got everything that's on that picture. Oh yeah, I found this at this, and I found that at that. And it's like, oh, I wasn't even sure yet. But Nana is the type where I'm her only granddaughter too. So we have a bond. We have a very unique bond. And yeah, I really couldn't do it without Nana. So thank you, Nana. Thank you so much. I love you. In my Papa family, now, as y'all heard Chardonnay say, I think I fuss and fight with my Papa family just in general. I think we're just a more fussing and fighting one because I'm not saying we're more passionate, but our love flows so deep on that side of the family that we will ruffle each other's feathers. Because I love you so much, I'm gonna tell you. And you love me so much, you're gonna tell me. And maybe when I don't wanna hear it or when I whatever. So my Papa family, they told me every semester if I was getting fat, if I'm getting this, if I was this, it was, what's wrong with you? All right, well, as long as you're still in school. You know, it was always, I'm gonna tell you so that when you fall on your face, you can't say no one told you. But I'm gonna be there to pick you up too. So that is my Apostle family, and you know I love y'all to death. And I'm so happy you guys are here today. You guys are gonna always be here to support me. I know I can always count on you guys, always. So thank you. And Logan with the video. His video camera. This is my cousin too, so I love him too. And Godfather Cliff. Aww. And my god sisters, Miss Wright, who I don't see that often. I just want to thank you guys for coming out too and being a part. And just know college isn't easy. Okay? I'm gonna tell you that. But it's worth it. So make sure you stick. If you want to go, don't like Jared saying, a point of when I make up my mind and someone tells me something and they're like, oh, don't do it, I'm going to do it. Because it's 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna fall on my face. But that one time I may not. And that one time I don't is when the time they're gonna stand there and they're gonna say, oh, keep going. So it don't matter. Somebody may tell you don't do that. But until you go and fall, don't be afraid to fall on your face. Fall, get back up, keep going. Because one time you're not gonna fall. So just keep that.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
More ways than one.
And my cousin from Atlanta, and Starla. Starla like my cousin. I grew up with Starla, used to babysit me and with Jerica, and so they're from Atlanta and they drove down here too. And my friend Donitra also, she's stationed in Tacoma, Washington. And she flew down here for me this weekend. So I got people from Atlanta, I got people from Washington, California, like I said, Ohio. So I just thank you guys too for coming. My godparents. This week they officially got vetted. They officially got vetted as true family members. All my family members know I'm kind of mouthy. I'm a little, like I'm passionate about what I do.
No, really?
I'm a brat.
Yes.
I mean,
All right.
And I'm one of those people, for people that's close to me, like Jared, mom, dad, I give them the hardest times. I give them the hardest times about myself, about supporting me ultimately, because I'm gonna support them just like that. And so when I feel like I hold them to a standard that I want them to hold me, and when they fall short, I'm on them. And I always want to say that because I was a gradzilla, as my mom said, my godparents, we kind of disagree a little bit this week, but like I love them. I love them. They're like parents, like
truly, if my parents were to go, they're there. Like I won't have to second guess, question, and know where I'm going, who I'm going with. Are they gonna take care of me? Are they gonna do for me? Nothing. They always got my back, and a lot of people don't have godparents that close, is what I realized. So I'm really grateful for you guys, and thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up. For going through everything and just being here for me, being here for me. You always have, always. And I love y'all. I love you too. And last but not least, I already know I cannot say this without crying. My mom and dad, y'all. I'm talking about. I'm real. I'm real as probably they come. But I'm talking about. I'm 100. That's 200. Like my mom. 201. Yes, my mom. Like I took some flaws from her too, but the things I took from her is truly that perseverance they're talking about. That's strictly Sandra. That's Sandra. That's talking to her on the phone every day, telling me straight up, it don't matter. Just keep going. I was there. Like you got it. You this, you that. Like that's her. And I know, like we argue so much to the point where like. I got my own spot quick, y'all. Like I'm telling you, I got my own spot. I'm moving in like weeks. Like I can't. Like I can't. But it's because literally I love my mom so much that I don't want to tarnish the relationship by being in the house with her. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be that distance and keep that strong bond from being able to pick up my phone every day. Because right now, we may be mad this day, so I got nobody to talk to. But okay, but I know that she's always here. She'll get over it. You know, then I like Jared and I sometimes she'll be tripping. I'll call Jared and talk to mom. Oh yeah, she tripping. I'm like, we go back and forth. But the point is that my mom is ride or die, like how Chardonnay said. My mom is ride or die. And like I cannot, like I physically could not get up every day if it wasn't for her hearing her voice every morning. There's some days where like I don't want to go no more. For her, she gonna tell me, like, get up. Like you're doing a lot better than a lot of people. God blessing you, and you don't even see it yet because you sad or you mad or you this. But just wait. And pretty much what she was telling me to wait for is this moment right here to look at y'all and be able to sit up here and talk and be able to tell y'all, like, really, I can't. Like, my journey is so different. It's so different than a lot of people, and like I can't even get up here and explain my journey like that. When I say like a lot of times you really feel like you don't know this is what you're supposed to be doing because it seems like everything in your way. Like you don't even know if you're on the right path. You don't know. But like I said, every morning to the point where I'm in the house, I'm sleeping, I hear around the house, Imani, May. That's her. That's my wake up call. Oh, I gotta go to class. Oh, I got this because it's something and she's in there. And so, Mom, you're my best friend. You are, and you know I'm so tough on you. I'm so tough on you, but it's just because I want to hold you to where you hold me at. You know what I'm saying? I want to, if you're my role model, I want you to always stay in that light, because I know what to do when I get there. And so I thank you. I don't thank you. No, sorry. Okay. And there was somebody as I was looking around. There's somebody that makes me really emotional before I get to Dad, which is Chardonnay. Chardonnay, my cousin that came and spoke. Y'all, Chardonnay's story is triumphant, okay? And like the fact that it means so much to me that Chardonnay looks up to me the way she does, and it keeps me going because I know somebody's watching me, and I know somebody that wants to do better, and I know somebody who literally, it's a lot of people out here that have all the tools to do better and don't do better, and there's some people who don't have the tools but just want it. And Chardonnay's one of those people, she wants it. And when I see that, like I'll make sure my cousin is straight. Like I said, I'll fight, me and her, we fight so much, but the moment somebody else come out the mouth, I'm on it. I'm on it because that's my cousin. I talk to her like that. or she talked to me like that. That's not how. And so Chardonnay, I just want to tell you, no matter what they say, cause Chardonnay and I, we good. We're good. We always good. We talk on our own. We have our own conversations. We know how to reason with each other. It's different than outside people, but we reason with each other. And I just want to tell you, girl, I wouldn't be here without you either. And I'm gonna keep going for you. And I just want you to keep going. Okay? All right. And last, my dad. And everybody knows I'm a daddy's girl. I am such a daddy's girl. From the womb. I'm a daddy's girl. Yeah, Mom, Jared, that's you. I am jealous of mine. I already know Jared is a mama's boy, okay? I already know. But that's all right because I got my dad. And my dad, I got two sides. People that know me, as you can see here, to say I got my feisty side, my bratty side, my strong personality, and that's my mom. And then I have my loving side, my heart, just how big my heart is, and like the things how I feel for other people, and just my support system, and my just pretty much every other thing of me. That's not all the little details that make me up to be like who I am, the good person that I try to be. I strive to be the best person I can be, which is hard. And he makes it look so easy. My dad makes it look so easy, being a good person, and it's not. Like I sit there, I'm just like, it's not that. I'm just gonna say it's not that easy. And all my life, I always just felt like my dad was a person he knew everything. So if I ain't know a word, I would just be like, what does this mean? He'd be like, tell me. Or if I want to know this, he'll tell me, or whatever. And then it got to a point where I got a little older. I would go to him and say, what does this mean? He'll say, look it up. And I'm like, wait a minute. You was telling me 2 weeks ago. Now you want me to look it up. And then now, it's to the point where Dad will come to me and say, what does this mean? Wow. And so it's one of those things where I knew what he was trying to do. Dad he always knew my potential. Way before I knew my potential. Way before I knew my potential. And he knew that I'll only get to my potential if he pushed me there. Because unfortunately, we don't go on our own. And I just, like I said, Dad, I give Dad a hard time too. And yeah. And my dad, like I said, he's such a good person. Anybody that gets to meet him and know him, and I strive to be half of the person that he is. And he always tells me he wants me to be better than him. And I'm still trying to figure that part out. But I definitely, my goal in life is to always make you proud. I want to make everybody proud out here, but making my dad proud, that's enough. I don't need money, I don't need parties, I don't need nothing else. If my dad tells me I'm proud of you, I can walk with that for the rest of my life. Because I know the standard he holds me to is higher than everybody else. And so I know if I meet his standard, I meet everybody's standard. I mean, I will meet everybody's standard if I meet his. And so Dad, I am the woman I am today. I am the woman I am today because of you. I'm strong because of Mom, I'm loving because of you. And I just want you to know that you always love me. You're always the first person that loves me. And you're going to be the last too. Father's love is so different. And I just want to thank you for all of this too. Like, my dad came home one day and I told him I want to have a party. And at first he was looking like, And I'm like, no, I want to have a party. And then when he realized, like, you know, yeah, you're done. You're right. You're graduated. Yeah. Oh, like, this is what you want to do. Okay. Dad literally came home one day. He was like, whatever you need. Whatever you need. I'm talking about to the point, I'm like, you sure? Mom, I'm talking about Mom and I walked like, that's what he said. Don't check. But no, the point is that he was very open for this day. Like, my dad's a frugal person. He saves and he's good with his money. But on this day, he splurged. He splurged. He opened up everything to me so that I can have what my vision can come alive. And thank you. And I want to help everyone who helped me put everything together, put all the things on the table together. My auntie is my helper today, and Nana and Mama's supervisor. And so I just want to thank you guys. Nana came up with the centerpieces. Mom came up with all the stuff on the plate, on the tables, the linens, and all that. And I definitely thank everyone. Yeah, and I definitely just thank everyone that helped me put everything together. Auntie Bridget, even trying to check the house and trying to be out here helping. All my friends that helped. Lexus, I'll tell y'all what, Lexus be coming through. A lot of times my birthday, when it's in Daytona, helping my mom, when I'm not even there, Lexus will show up. It's just a lot of things. Like last night, Lexus came and cooked for us, like at the hotel. It was just one of those things. She's here. She was here this morning, early, helping me here. Got dressed, still here. She gonna be here tonight. That's just Lexus. Lexus she's a true friend. I've been friends with her since 7th grade too. I met her in college actually at the same time. So I thank you, Lexus, too. And I want to thank everyone that helped me. Like Sad is my DJ. Yeah. He also did UCF. So another fellow person. So thank you for coming to help me. He helped me on my birthday too. He just been real helpful with me. So thank you. And Kendi, it was so last minute. I knew I wanted a spoken word person, but I was having a hard time finding someone. And I reached out to my friend Shelby, who does spoken word, and she was telling me, no, I'm not in town, but reach out to Project Spit, which is a UCF. It's an organization that does spoken word and poetry and music and things like that. A lot of art. And I went on their page and I kind of looked them up and saw, I was like, oh, they're dope. So I'm gonna hit them up. And she was helpful, she was nice, and she was like, I got you. And it was just like, she came today, and that was maybe what's today? That was like Wednesday we talked. And she came, and she wrote her pieces and all that. And so thank you so much. Thank you so much for making my vision come true today. And my bartender, Mr. Rudolph. He was so good. Yeah, all my friends, Mr. Rudolph, they know you. They know. Yeah. And he was just so willing to help. My mom picked up the phone and was just like, I said, oh, you don't need a bartender. I'm like, okay. And he actually, I'm a bartender. So I have my bartender license, but I don't practice it anymore. And when I first got my bartender license, I was like, I want to practice. And Mom was like, oh, Rudolph, he has a club. And so he has a bar. So I'm like, okay. And he came down here and he just started teaching me all these types of drinks and all this type of stuff. So he definitely taught me a lot of my bartending skills too. So when I needed a bartender, I was like, I might as well go back to the person that taught me. And so Mr. Rudolph, thank you for being here today. And I hope everyone enjoyed the food. That is my friend Darren. Actually, I'm gonna shout out Jones High. So if you went to Jones High, and Cliff, come here, Darren. Okay, everybody. He went to Jones High School with me. Very good job.
boy.
Yes. So Darren, he was my caterer, and him and I, we decided he's big in hospitality, I'm big in hospitality. The difference is we actually lack what each other gains. And so everything I don't really know how to do, he can. And everything he really don't want to do, I'll do. When it comes to stuff, it was like, me and him, we sat down one day, we kind of just picked each other's brains, and we were like, let's go with it. So from now on, it's my private chef. This is what I'm going with, any events and things like that. And he puts me on with anybody that needs party planning or weddings and things like that. He always recommends me too. So I just want to thank him for doing my vision. Because I came up with the menu and stuff. I'm telling you, he's just like, all right, whatever. It was literally like, whatever you need, whatever you do, I got this, I got it, like whatever. So he was probably the most easy caterer I ever had to work with because he was really flexible. He was just very flexible. So I definitely want everybody to support him. I want to support black businesses in general, and then supporting him because he's young, just like me, and he's taking off and trying to go somewhere just like I am, and he has a good craft. And I just want everybody, my support system, to support him. And thank you. Thank you for putting us together. I love all my cousins, by the way. All right. All right. All right. So I just want to do a cheers, a toast to family, love, friendship, and support. Woo!